what a wonderful time of year. Hello everybody, Cole here, telling you stories great and small for your entertainment. And today, I'll be telling you a Christmas story. A story of one who was set to fulfill a promise and nitpick elf bowling. So sit back, relax. It all started 1 week before Christmas time. Hello everybody, NitPicker 1 here, complete with issues great and small for your entertainment. And today, it's a wonderful time of year. It's Christmas time. Time to be generous, time to be pure, and a time to be kind to every single person you see. Oh, who could that be?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some...
You want your figgy pudding? Here's your figgy pudding! So as I was saying, I love Christmas. All the lights, all the cold weather, contrasting with the warmness of the house. And above all, you know what I love? I love the Christmas specials.
Stories to get all warm and fuzzy during the holiday season. Whether they teach you the meaning of Christmas, wacky comedies, or just warm family movies, it's all amazing around this time.
And you know what? I think I'm gonna get ready to watch one now. So, let's pull one out of this collection I bought on Amazon. Let's see, which one should I watch? Oh, I know, since this one's falling out. How about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? One of my all-time favorites with its charming stop-motion animation. It's a great one to start off with.
But I wasn't very lucky today, was I? I wish... I wish I...
There's always tomorrow for dreams to come true. Believing...
You can't beat this. Watching a Christmas special during Christmas and one that gets y'all warm and fuzzy. And some weird as hell story beats. But hey, you know what? Nothing beats this. Nothing could beat this. Oh God, no. Why? Why? Don't do this to me. No, don't. Hello everybody, disappointment here. Crushing your dreams, great and small, for your suffering. We've done this intro like 3 times already. Why are you... Wait, hold on. Where have you been anyway? Oh no, I was here. I was 2020. You know what? Sadly, that makes sense. Well, now I'm back on this channel, and now I'm gonna spend Christmas with my torture buddy. Look, my friends already call you gay. Can you really make this not sound kinky? Too late. Anyway, you haven't even answered my question. Why are you here? Because you are going to nitpick elf bowling. No, you're not. Last I checked, you're not the master of this channel. I am. And I say that I'm gonna have a nice, warm, relaxing Christmas special. Oh, but NitPicker, didn't you say you have to be nice to everyone? Are you using my morals against me? Maybe. Go get on my computer.
Elf bowling came from the creative minds over at Endstorm, who originally made this game in Flash as a game people would email to each other, making people think it was a virus. Turns out it was something far worse. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was just a game. No virus attached, unless you count elf ass as a virus, then yeah, I can understand that, but nothing malicious.
Elf baby.
The game was passed around like crazy. Since it was just an exe file people could just download and send to other people, it was one of the first joke games of the internet. And believe it or not, it was actually successful enough to get a sequel the very next year. And much to my surprise, a third game actually came out right before the company filed for bankruptcy. Sometime after the bankruptcy though, a freaking elf bowling movie was made with this box art. Thankfully, I'm not reviewing that. And then the company who owned Endstorm at the time made an unlicensed Game Boy and DS ports of both Elf Bowling 1 and 2, illegally distributing them anyway without Nintendo's consent.
Wow, a game that caused people to think it was a virus and it caused the company to file for bankruptcy? Wow, this ought to be good. Let's nitpick elf bowling.
We open up the game and a apparently there's a story? There might be more to this game, I thought, jeez. Apparently the elves have started a revolution. The Imperial forces, under the orders from the cruel Santa Claus, hold Princess Leia hostage in their efforts to quell the rebellion against the Galactic Empire. Wait, hold on. This is just the plot synopsis from Star Wars, but with elves.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Elf, baby.
But if you think my version was dumb, get a load of the real story. So the elves are sick and tired of making toys for Santa, so they decide to go on strike right before Christmas. Why though? Why not do it before you start making toys? Wouldn't that make much more sense? But no, apparently they asked for less work, more wages. Bruh, I admit that elves should be paid a lot for making every goddamn child in the world a toy that they wouldn't like anyway because it's not an Xbox Series X. But come on now, less work and more wages? You know what? The story's barely started, but I already know which side I'm on. Just ask for more wages and be done with it, you lazy assholes! You literally have the entire world to get presents to. There's no less work for you here. Anyway, so what is little Santa to do? Well, first get yelled at by his wife, and then does what any sane person would do. Somehow get all the elves back together and use them as bowling pins. And that's not a figure of speech, because look, he's literally bowling and using his elves as pins. Like, Santa, come on now, is this the best you got? Anyone you disagree with, just ho to the bowling alley with you. Jesus, in this universe, is any child who gets too high on the naughty list? Is this what happens? Man, this should have been the lesson Scrooge told the nephews and Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas.
I made when I was your age.
But you turned out rich.
Rich because I was selfish.
We want to be rich and selfish too!
You know, I could be worried about that, but I have bigger questions for the elves. Why are they allowing this? Why aren't they running away or surrendering or something? They're not chained up, so they could just run away and start the revolution. Jesus Christ.
Okay, maybe I'm reading a little too deep into elf bowling. So let's just start the game. I'm sure that the story is the craziest part about this thing. And even if it wasn't, I'm sure that it won't be the very first thing I see.
This is my first game. Before I even pressed a single button, the game has already beaten me. But I've been told to do one thing, and that's bowl some elves, so let's do just that. Since this is a Flash game, rest in peace Adobe Flash, you really only just press the space bar, not really anything else. And to get a strike, you kind of got to press the space bar and kind of sandwich it in between these two arrows. I go back and forth on this. I can either get the pattern going and make it stay, or I can't. But that's not what you gotta watch out for. What you do gotta watch out for, or I guess not watch out for, is the elves distracting you. Like raising their picket signs, their head getting ripped off, or mooning you. Oh, God. You know what's really bad? I know someone played this game and went, oh yeah, this is the best game. They finally gave me what I wanted. That's kind of it to this game. There's not really much to say about it other than just how weird it is, and it's weird history. So let's move on to Elf Bowling 2. Alright, let's open up the game.
Who's your daddy?
Well, this bodes well.
Just like before, Elf Bowling has a story taking place right after the first game. The Great Elf Strike of 1999 brought the North Pole to its knees. The elves made high demands for Kris Kringle. Higher wages, lower urinal. What the fuck? Santa, did you not give the elves high enough urinals? What the hell is wrong with you? Never mind, I take it all back, because these little shits want, quote, a fabulous cruise to every little man's dream destination. Okay, less work, higher wages. Alright, fine. I can get past that. But you want a cruise? You want Santa to pay for a full expense paid trip to a cruise? You know what? Y'all are right. Y'all deserve a cruise. And you know, it's funny because I know a great ship y'all can go on. Jesus, okay, I take everything I said about Santa using these things as bowling pigs because they all deserve it. I especially take it all back because Santa's mom hasn't been doing too well either. Apparently, she's, quote, a bit too petulant about having just turned 271 and has different ideas. She handed over Rudolph's reins to Santa's unemployed older brother and still her favorite, Dingle Kringle. Okay, first off, what does Rudolph have to do with any of this? He had no part in it. He already had to deal with all of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. Why drag Rudy's bloody nose into this? Second, Mother Kringle, what is wrong with you? Dingle? Really? This guy who literally looks like a thief? Why would you want him over my Chad boy Santa over here? Alright, that tears it. I'm fighting for Santa. No questions asked. I gotta get a bit straight. Well, at least I know what I'm expecting, I guess. It's probably just gonna be the first game again with more bells and whistles. I mean, what more can you add to bull?
Hey, Pringles. I've got crabs. You really suck.
Well, I guess that answers my question. This isn't even bowling. This is just shuffleboard. Look at shuffleboard, not bowling. I see what you did here, Endstorm. You didn't know how to make Elf Bowling 2, so you just took shuffleboard, which is sort of like bowling, and then slapped Elf Bowling 2 on it. You sneaky, cocky little bastards. Oh, anyway, at least I can say this game is actually kind of better than Elf Bowling 1. The controls are way more fun, and it's not the same thing every time, and that's fucking stupid. You press the spacebar, again, to grab a hold of your elf's thing, and reel it back, and thwip them as far as you can down the Navy battleship. What the hell are we on right now? Anyway, you have to press the space bar and thwip your elf when the meter gets to the right position. But you also have to worry about the boat itself. Depending on how much the boat is shaking, depends on how much of a curve your thwip is. You have to get them as far off the boat as you can, in which you can get 100 points, 300 points, or sharks. However, you gotta be careful, because if you're not, you can actually hit your own elf off into the sharks. Or, if you can do it just right, you can actually hit another elf all the way up to the 300 point mark. But that's very tricky. But hey, pretty sick when you can pull it off. But that's not the only thing you can do to rack up points. You see, there's this little iceberg here. You see those penguins? You know, just enjoying their time, doing cute little things. Oh, so... Well, when you hover over the mountain, your mouse turns into a reticle, in which you can then shoot the penguins. Again, just like Rudolph, I have to ask, what do these have to do with anything? Ah, whatever, I don't even care anymore. Just shoot the fucking things.
Betrayal, double kill, running right, triple kill, slay, running right.
Of course, just like the first game, these elves have their jokes they can do on their hairy backs. Literally, because some of them just have hairy back. Jesus Christ, get a razor from Dollar Shave Club on that.
Well, that's it for the second game. Thank God. Now, I know that I mentioned that there was a third Elf Bowling game, but I didn't have time to go through it, so let's just look at footage, I guess.
And it just looks like the same game as Elf Bowling 2, but with the game changed again, and this is even further from the concept of bowling. And is that a...
Well, that's my cue to leave... What the... Well, I guess my computer took too much elf ass for one day, and now it's kind of broke. I guess I gotta take it into the maintenance shop. I did my part. Yeah, just dropped off my computer at maintenance. Yeah, I almost didn't get it in. If I didn't get it in now, they said that they're all booked up. I wouldn't have got my computer back till February. Now it looks like I'll probably get it at the start of January. I'll be alright. I got my PS4, so I'm all good. As long as nothing happens to it. I mean, if something happens to it, then I'm done for, because, like, you know, this is the only maintenance shop in town, and they're all booked, so I wouldn't get it back till February, maybe even March. Yeah. It's alright, though. I got my PS4, so that's all good enough for me, so. Look, I got my Christmas specials, and that's all that matters! Well, I am sorry to say, but I'll have to end this story on a cliffhanger. Gotta keep you coming back for more. Of course, gotta give you a reason to click that subscribe button. So join in next week for the conclusion of this story, where we will be nitpicking Elf Bowling the movie. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you don't want to miss next week's part, make sure to hit subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.